mean, we got a lot of guys in the room that can play. You know, it's an iron sharp iron mentality. Anybody can play any given week. Had some injuries early on in the season. You know, I was able to get over that and just continue to fight for a spot. Everybody's playing, everybody's playing well. That's a big thing. So that's what we're working with right now.
For the most part, the defense played really well this month of time. How are you guys' spirits going into this game with Ohio State?
It's another game. You know, we just one to know each week. That's what we're doing. Ohio State's got a great team. We respect them, but we don't fear nobody. You know, that's kind of our mentality right now. So we have the same kind of approach that we have just for the first 4 games. You know, it's another game. Keep technique things and dominating the way we can.
Going off that a little bit, is there just a heightened excitement though when they've got a track record and some guys that are highly regarded, things like that, put up some points? Is there an excitement to test yourself against something like that?
Yeah, it's another football game. Yeah, they got guys, but the game doesn't change, and what we do doesn't change. So we're just gonna keep leaning on what we do. When like I say, credit to those guys. They got guys, yeah, but we got guys too. So it'll be fun. It'll be a fun game for sure.
And you've got as many new guys as you do, and I mean this series has not gone that well lately. Does that almost help with like sort of a belief, and there's almost an unknown of what this is like yet? Mostly a lot of the guys on the team haven't experienced the last few years against these guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like repeat the question one more time.
Well, I'm just wondering the effect of having a lot of new guys in a matchup that hasn't gone well, but is there sort of a ignorance is bliss sort of thing in terms of there's no memory of that game for a lot of these guys?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've played in big games before. We got a lot of older guys that have been able to play and understand what the stakes are when a game is big. But like I said, it's just another football game. You know, like we just continue to depend on the guys around us. You know, that's the biggest thing. I don't think it's not necessarily like an ignorance thing or anything. Again, we got enough mature guys in the room to understand what's at stake.
When you guys look at this offense, what do you guys see as some keys that you have to do to be competitive and get a win, obviously?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about just limiting the explosive plays. They got a lot of good players on the perimeter. Just taking it step by step, play by play, making sure we do our jobs each and every play. You know, like it's a real deal technique and execution thing for us.
Defensively, you guys have shown a lot of resilience within games and whatnot. How surprising or maybe impressive, I guess, has that been for you when you look at all the new guys, yourself included, who are on this defense and the way you guys have been able to sort of respond in game to a lot of different scenarios?
Yeah, well, I feel like August, that camp was amazing. I feel like we had a whole lot of good guys that gelled together. I think that was the biggest thing. We got a whole lot of chemistry, a whole lot of trust going along. So I think just continuing to do the same things we've been doing in camp. I don't think it wasn't necessarily a surprise that we've been doing it, since August. As far as having that dog mentality of just getting the job done. I feel like, and it speaks the volumes to the Michigan State culture. Just handling the business in front of us. So we're just doing the same things.
Obviously, everyone wants to win, but Smith has also talked a lot about like just being in this constant state of improvement. How much do you take pride in like the little details of the game and getting better in those? Just as you guys continue to approach this really tough stretch of your schedule.
Yeah, well, we actually were just talking about as far as having like a compound effect, just trying to work on small things after practice. Where if we don't feel where it's up to the standard, then just kind of work on it a little more. And a couple of reps each week kind of adds up over time. Now you get 50 extra reps at that one specific thing. Kind of to continue to build on that. So yeah, details are definitely important, and so we got to stress on the details to continue to become a better and better football team.
Tell me about that sack. What inside move? One in the slot, I think.
Yeah, my job was to blitz the B gap. I was able to just get an my inside hand on the guard's outside shoulder. I think I want to believe I had someone come right behind me. He came up and started to block them. I had a great time to buy some time from the guy coming from our side as well. The B gap just opened up and the quarterback was right there. Just did my job, made the play.
You feel like you're starting to play football like you know you can play right now?
Definitely. I feel comfortable for sure. And, that's the biggest thing. You want to feel comfortable when you're on the field. The game plan isn't, I'm able to understand it and everything. And, I'm leaning on the guys around me. Just, like I said, a cognitive machine, and we're rolling right now.
How much right now is the pressure helping the secondary and vice versa? How much the coverage helping you guys get more pressure? It seems like it's a pretty good symbiotic relationship.
We all depend on each other. If we can quicker we can get the ball out of the quarterback hands, we can force some mistakes, and then the back end can capitalize if if they hold them long enough, which they will, and we can get to the quarterback fast enough. And that's, I mean, it's kind of, we all lean off each other, and I think we have a good chemistry as far as that goes.
Where do you guys feel like you are in terms of, I guess, having absorbed Coach Rossi's defense and putting, you know, trying to get to 100% of what you think this defense can be? Like, do you feel like, how much more do you feel like there is to give?
Yeah, I feel like the sky's the limit. I feel like we can go as far as we want to. Yeah, like I mean, we got good chemistry, but we can always get better chemistry. Always improve on our communication, improve on our understanding of the game, bringing the young guys along. I think I think there's a very high ceiling for us. I think we can continue as long as we just continue to improve and focus on the little things and the details.
Is this a benchmark kind of game for you guys? Do you put it, like, not necessarily circular or anything to say, but we can show everybody else who we are against this opponent?
Yeah, in a sense, I guess. Like I said, it is just another football game. I feel like if we just have the same mentality we've had for the first 4 weeks, continue to have the same mentality, then yeah, if whoever we prove wrong, but and it's all about the belief in ourselves.
You've been pleasantly surprised how it's been a team concept. I hear that from other players. It's your first year here in the program.
Right.
We're probably wondering, what kind of team can we put together, but has it come together more quickly than you'd imagined, or what did you think?
Well, honestly, when I came up here on my visit, the guys that Coach Smith surrounds himself with are amazing. I think, and that's the reason I came. The coaching staff is great. Coach Lang is great. He brought in a whole bunch of different guys from different ethnic backgrounds, different schools, and everything. And we all gel together just within our defensive line room, very quickly. And it just kind of spread throughout the defense, spread throughout the whole team, especially in that August camp. It was a whole bunch of just understanding, just knowing your teammate's name, where he's from, what's his story, and that, I don't think that was a surprise at all. I think it was a great initial step by the head coach and the coaching staff around him, and we all just bought into the system. Definitely.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
You guys have been very disciplined staying in your gaps. What would you say, has been the reason for that, whether it's preparation or just coaching?
Both, for sure. Yeah, we got a great coach. Coach Lang is a great coach, amazing coach. He has a great system as far as how we're going to work things, and we have a great buy-in from all the guys around us to where we'll all fall in, work on the details each and every day, and in the game we're doing the exact same thing we've been doing in practice each and every day. So just coexist, and it works well.
Ohio State's quarterback, he's a little bit mobile, but, I mean, is there big differences between him and Castellanos from Boston College and Fancher? He played in week 1 against FAU. What are some of those big differences?
Yeah, well, I mean, Castellanos could run, that we all knew that, and that was able to dictate some things for us. I mean, he's a mobile quarterback as well, but, like I said, it's another football game. We're just going to buy into the system that we got for him and, trust that it works.
All right, thank you.